What were we talking about Erik ten Hag last night? He stepped onto the Old Trafford turf at the end of the 3-2 win over Newcastle United and gave something of a rallying cry. Manchester United fans telling me this morning in big numbers, you're coming through 8-10, 89. I'm a United fan. I wasn't a great fan of Ten Hag. Full marks to him last night. He got on his feet and he delivered. A lot of people are saying, yeah, I got right behind him last night. Did you? Is there a kind of change in narrative around Erik ten Hag? Simon, you're still not having him. And just to recap, you would be surprised if Sir Jim and Manchester United go into next season with Ten Hag still in place.
I would be surprised if they think that's a solution, if they think that's going to take them back where they need to go quicker. If they think Ten Hag is the answer, then I would be interested to see what the real question is.
Rob, big United fan, first to join us this morning. Good morning to you. You were there. What did you make of Ten Hag's rallying cry?
I thought it was what we wanted to hear. It's what the fans wanted to hear. I was in the ground. The majority of the fans, or I'd say pretty much from where we were sat, away to the left of the dugout. We're all behind him. We're all singing his name. They're all singing Ten Hag's Army. I heard on the radio on the way home that there was boos, and I've heard it again on the programme this morning. There was no boos whatsoever. No boos. A couple of friends and colleagues, speaking to them, they were sat in the Stretford end. They said exactly the same as me. The only boos were when the Newcastle players were on the way off down the tunnel. The United fans away in the corner there were booing them off, which is normal. But no boos. If anything, Ten Hag was struggling because the fans were cheering his name.
I mean, he was pretty robust in his programme notes, was he not, Rob? He says the fans, that's you guys, recognise where the club is and the issue we've faced this season. But while injuries and bad luck have certainly been factors, they are not factors we can hide behind. I mean, he's right, isn't it? You can't really hide behind anything.
Yeah. No, you can't. You can't. The only thing in his defence, he's been massively woed by injury. There's a big debate on there. Will he stay? Will he go? Obviously, that's going to come down to the board and Sir Jim. Personally, I want to see him stay. I want to see him there with a full squad. If he can't produce the results with a full squad behind him next year, then you've got to say his time's done. But I don't think you can really judge him on a season where we've been so stricken by injury.
Rob, good call. Thank you very much indeed. Here's Ben, a big United fan. Ben, good morning to you.
Good morning. Great show as always.
Thank you, Ben. What do you make of Erik on the pitch?
Yeah, I just wanted to, I heard this morning from Gabby up on the hall. He's one of the most biased, incompetent Aston Villa fans I hate Man United I've ever listened to in my life. This notion that Ten Hag's come out to try and save his job, as if Singer and Ratcliffe's going to sit there, listen, go, the fans are behind him, let's keep him on. No, that's not true, Gabby. And also with Ten Hag, I think what he's doing, what's very easy to do, and you've seen it with managers previously, down tools, they're on their way out. He's going to the fans. First of all, appreciation, thank you, we've not been good enough. Thank you for staying with us. And also, I'm still committed to this job. I'm going to make a change. He's not down tools. He hasn't got the mentality where he doesn't care. He clearly still wants to fight. So I think the whole thing was an appreciation to the fans that he knows it's not been good enough. Sorry, lads, but we're going to get this right. So people need to get off his case. And my final point on it is if you do get rid of Ten Hag, who is there? Who are you going to bring in that is going to change Man United? It's all right saying get another manager, but the big manager that's going to turn Man United is not there. And as Simon said there, Ten Hag is a very competent football man. So with Ratcliffe and the changes that he's making to the club, you'd like to think with a competent football man, things can start changing.
Ben, you sound like a pragmatic United fan. In his programme notes, he says Arsenal's strength is the result of years of continuity and process. Is he right about that? And is he right that probably
Absolutely.
United seek the same?
Absolutely. If you look at it, Mikel Arteta, even Jurgen Klopp, how long did it take Jurgen Klopp to turn that ship? Ten Hag's been here 2 years. Yes, it's not right. Yes, we're not good enough. But you've got to give the man time.
Are you telling Simon here in studio that you're having Ten Hag going into next season?
Absolutely. Would Simon Jordan have had Mikel Arteta after 2 years? Would he have had Jurgen Klopp after 2 years?
Shall I answer that question for you? And the reasons why I think there's a fundamental difference, in my view. When you look at Jurgen Klopp and Arteta that you brought into the conversation, you saw things from them that gave you the feeling that given the right opportunities and given a passage of time, they were going to take it the right way. I have not seen anything from Ten Hag that gives me the feeling that if I give him more time, it's going to be time well invested. Whereas in the past with Arteta, and certainly with Jurgen Klopp, I saw a direction of travel that gave me the feelings, if I was the owner of Liverpool or Arsenal, you know what, this is worth persevering with. I haven't seen that from Ten Hag, and that's why I look at it and go, I can give him another year because maybe there's not many people out there that can replace him, but I suspect I might get another year of the same, so what's the point?
I agree. No, Simon, I totally agree with that. Yes, I disagree with the direction of travel of Klopp. Because in the first 2 years, Liverpool didn't look. It took time for Klopp to change because he was getting mocked for this 4-year plan that never happened. Now, last season was a direction of travel in the right way. Okay, we finished second. Okay, we won a cup. This year's been a complete backward step, but we've had a lot of issues in that. So my notion is in the first year, there were elements there that said that he can do this. Given the right tools, given the right support now with Ratcliffe on board, getting the right players is a must for Man United.
Recruitment's everything, isn't it, Ben? Recruitment's everything.
Absolutely.
Ben, great call. Thank you for that.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.